Hey, what's up guys? It's Dorian here, owner of Detailed Barbers, and this is my first YouTube video. So I might seem inexperienced in my speech. I'm trying my best for my first video. So let's get started. We're gonna do a skin fade comb over today. And not sure if you can tell, but I did put a design on the side of his head, and I'll show you what the design was. He got like 2 weeks ago. And I'm gonna have to do the skin fade differently because of that part on the top of the design. So he doesn't want the line on top, and we're just gonna have to let that grow out. So we're gonna part his hair without doing the line. So first things first, 0. And I am using the Babyless Pro. This is the cordless lithium. Works very good. I love it. And same measurements as a Wall Senior. Works great. I actually replaced my Wall Seniors and Andy's Masters because of this machine. Like, this is the only clipper I'm using now. So yeah, you gotta hit the 0 first, and we're gonna do a medium skin fade. This is the height I like to use for a medium skin fade, just over the ears, not too high. And I'm just prepping up the blade right now because I am going to be doing the skin process by shaving the head. And I am going to shave his head at the end of the video. So just stay tuned for that. And you'll get to see how I get to shave someone's head with a straight razor. You know, not a lot of people like to do that these days. A lot of people like to use the balders, shaper shavers. So yeah, I got my T-outliners out, and they're great for balding. T-outliners are great for balding. I am going to be doing a raking technique, holding the T-outliners upside down. Gets it very close to the skin, very close. The T-outliners, you gotta keep hitting it just to get it very close to the skin, because what we're doing is we're gonna prepare that difference right there, very close T-outliner 0, and then when we shave it at the end, it'll just blend right in. And you want to do these skin steps like the trimmers right here, and blending out of the trimmers. Right now I'm using the same exact trimmer. I just flipped it upwards, and I'm gonna try and take out that line I made. So what I'm basically doing is I'm blending the trimmer 0 into the clipper 0. And you might have to just keep hitting it here and there. I'm looking for little imperfections, but eventually you'll get it out. And now I'm just going back and re-establishing that 0 line with the Babyless Pro. Alright, next step is the half. And yeah, these clippers work just like a senior's. So if you're comfortable with using a senior's, you know, this machine would, you know, be very familiar to you. Very easy machine to use. I love it. And it's cordless. Still can't get, you know, used to it, but cordless is the way to go. So yeah, you're gonna, the way I fade is I open up to the next step, and then I close my machine from the bottom line, fading up to the next step. So it's just the way I fade. Many people fade differently, so you can try your best to fade how you want to, but there's many different methods, and they give you the same results. And this is just how I do it. So watching me on Facebook, if it can help you out, go ahead and give it a like. If you like my haircut, go ahead and like. I'm gonna keep trying to do these videos, so if you want to subscribe, you'll be seeing videos like this pretty often. But yeah, so what you want to do with each step is you want to give it like a fat inch. And I like to tell all my students, my younger friends that are upcoming barbers, that make each step like a fat inch. And I say a fat inch because if I tell you an inch in your mind when you're fading, you might do a centimeter. No, you got to do an inch, especially with a skin fade. You have to stretch the blend. Stretch the blend. That's the key word. Now that we're done with the half fading from the 0, we're gonna fade with the half clip fading into the 1. So right now it's open. The half clip is open, which is basically a 1. And then I'll close it, taking out that half line I made. And then I'll start opening it up, fading into the 1. So yeah, just fading it out. And if you're learning, a tip I have for you is to take your steps slow, and make your steps a little wider. Don't be scared. It helps if you go to school, please. Yeah, go to school, get your license if you're learning to cut hair, because you'll learn a lot of very professional, like book work tricks. They'll really help you. Things like the parietal ridge, which is like allowing your fade to go all the way up. That's what I'm doing, is I'm allowing my fade to go all the way up. So at this point I finished with that half clip, and now I have my 1 guard on. And when you open the 1 guard, it's a 1.5. I'm getting that out, and I'm getting close to that parietal ridge. And if you don't know what a parietal ridge is that's if you put a comb on the side of your head, or let's just say your hand, pretty flat, and it just it's like a straight line fading up. It's basically how you want your machine to blend. You want to go up, not in. So when you're getting high up there, fading, like right now I'm hitting the 1.5 around there, don't be scared to go up. Like I take the 3 very high, or even the 2 sometimes, the 1.5 even, with the 1.5 clip. So right here, what I'm doing is I put some clips on his hair just to separate it, to hold his hair for me. You could put gel too. I cut hair with gel sometimes. And I'm just blending that right in there. I'm not sure if he wants to have it parted that way, but it's the only way it was gonna look good for now, considering he just got a design. Now I'm gonna blend this side right here. I have the 1.5 clip on there. And if it's open, which I think it is, I'm currently doing the number 2. And you are going to have to do clipper over comb here to blend that tight spot pretty good in there. I didn't like those clips. I got them for free. I got like 100 of those clips, believe it or not. Yeah, they're not that good. But they're free. So yeah, guys, what I like to do is before I even do the shears on top, scissors, I like to line people up first. I just have a different order in cutting hair, but you'll probably see me lining them up pretty soon. So I'm putting in some Elegance wax, and I'm gonna put this wax mostly in the front. As you can see, most of it's in the front because I'm gonna line them up in the front. His comb over is gonna kind of be pumped back in the front, And don't worry about that bulk you're looking at right there on the side of his head. I'll come back around with that comb right there and get that bulk right out. But yeah, kind of styling it. Didn't really need to, but I'm a perfectionist. And right here I'm using the clipper over comb. Sorry I'm in the way. First video here, guys. Cut me some slack. And I will be doing many more tutorials. Many more. I have many more to do in the future. I might even do yet another one of this same exact haircut right here. I'll just show you another way to do it. Maybe I'll shave it first. Barbershop talk. I think they were talking about soccer. So yeah, a good tip, and it's even in a barber school book, is whenever you start lining someone up, I always start in the middle. I mean, that's just how I learned, you know. But yeah, starting in the middle will help you make a straighter line. Just start in the middle. So yeah, he did say he wanted it shorter on top, so I went ahead and lined them up first. And I will be making it shorter in a little bit, as soon as I'm done taking this bulk out. The way I like to do the top is I like to blend in the sides from the fade into the top first, and then I trim down the top. I wonder how he felt after this haircut, because man, it was freezing outside. So yeah, just hitting those arches. With the arches, the key word you want is natural. You never want to push those back. Perfection, one step at a time. Now I'm gonna put that blade on him. This is the blade I installed earlier during the haircut. And you know, a lot of people would argue saying that you shouldn't shave the lineup or any of that in the middle of a haircut, or you know, before you're even finished. But I mean, there's many barbers out there. There's a million of us, guys. I think do whatever gets the job done. Alright, sorry, I'm writing down an appointment. This was my first haircut of the day. It was pretty slow. So now we're gonna cut the top. And since I've already blended in the one side, you don't really have to worry about the other side. I parted that pretty good. I ran the machine pretty close with that where the line used to be. But yeah, I'm still blending in the sides. Little tiny free hand right there. Now I get to trim the top. And the same thing, when I trim the top, I do a mohawk guide. You know, you learn this stuff in school. And I follow the mohawk guide, and then I just make it thicker. I go front and back, picking my length. and then I go side to side. Well, I don't really need to go to the left side of his head because it's parted, but you know, you still do a little bit. So it's basically like a grid that you're working on top. You know, you're gonna go down the middle, over to the sides, and then down the middle on the sides. I need some new shears. I've had those for like 5 years. They work great. I just want new ones. So now comes the best part. Right after I blow dry him, we're gonna shave him, the back of his head. Yeah, the part we've been waiting for. So I'm just wetting it, and I'm gonna apply some Elegance shaving gel. I love that product. Works very good. It's like the best lubricant for the smoothest shave you can get. I mean, I love Elegance. We're gonna apply a decent amount. I mean, I left a lot of hair there. I could have made it shorter, but I find it, you know, shaves pretty easy still, even with all that extra hair. If you guys are gonna shave, it's a very good idea to invest in good razor blades. Yeah, don't be scared of spending a little bit more for very good razor blades, you know. This stuff is what's feeding your pockets, guys. You know, you guys really have to invest in good, high quality razor blades, especially if you want to charge, you know, over $20 for a haircut. You have to use the best of the best. And I'm shaving. I shave everyone. I actually shaved my face later on that day. I needed a haircut. Should have got a haircut before the video. Too late now. But yeah, try to get a good blade. I like Dorco Platinum blades and Astra. Astra is very good. Even better than Dorco Platinum blades, but a lot more expensive. And I'm just talking about the neck duster. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is the haircut right here. Feel free to, you know, like and subscribe if you want to watch a lot more videos like this. I'm going to be planning on coming out with videos at least once a week, you know. There's a lot of editing that has to go down in this. And I'm just applying some aftershave right now. But yeah, feel free to, you know, like me on Facebook or, you know, follow me on Instagram. Please like and subscribe if you watched my video so that I know to make more. Right now I just put the video on slow motion a bit because I didn't record for a lot of time at the end. But yeah, man, if you guys have any comments to say, feel free to put them down in the comment section and I'll respond to you guys. You know, this is my version of a skin fade, how I do it. Thank you very much.